The topic of vaccines has become increasingly controversial in recent years, with some individuals claiming that they can be detrimental to one's health. As Christians, it is essential to examine this issue through the lens of faith and explore ways to navigate the complex vaccine landscape. While vaccines have been widely touted as a means of preventing infectious diseases, some people argue that they can have adverse effects on overall health. One of the primary concerns surrounding vaccines is the presence of toxins and additives, such as mercury, aluminum, and formaldehyde. These substances have been linked to various health problems, including neurological disorders, autoimmune diseases, and cancer. Furthermore, some vaccines contain aborted fetal tissue, which raises significant ethical concerns for many Christians. The use of these tissues is seen as a violation of the sanctity of human life, and many believers feel that it is morally reprehensible to inject such materials into their bodies. Another issue with vaccines is the concept of herd immunity, which suggests that a certain percentage of the population must be vaccinated to protect those who are unable to receive vaccines due to health reasons. However, this idea has been challenged by some experts, who argue that it is not supported by scientific evidence. Moreover, the push for widespread vaccination has led to the erosion of personal freedom and autonomy, as individuals are increasingly coerced into receiving vaccines against their will. This is particularly troublesome for Christians, who are called to be good stewards of their bodies and to make informed decisions about their health. So, what can Christians do about the vaccine issue? First and foremost, it is essential to approach this topic with a critical and discerning mindset. Rather than blindly accepting the prevailing narrative, believers should seek out credible information and evaluate the evidence for themselves. This may involve consulting with healthcare professionals, researching the ingredients and manufacturing processes of various vaccines, and examining the biblical principles that guide our understanding of health and wellness. Christians can also take a proactive approach to maintaining their health and immunity through natural means. This may involve adopting a wholesome diet, engaging in regular exercise, and practicing good hygiene and stress management. Additionally, believers can explore alternative approaches to healthcare, such as homeopathy, acupuncture, and herbal medicine, which can provide effective and non-invasive treatments for various health conditions. Moreover, Christians can advocate for vaccine choice and freedom, recognizing that individuals have the right to make informed decisions about their own health. This may involve supporting organizations that promote vaccine awareness and safety, as well as contacting elected representatives to express concerns about vaccine mandates and policies. By standing up for their rights and the rights of others, believers can help create a more just and equitable society that values personal freedom and autonomy. Ultimately, the vaccine issue is complex and multifaceted, and Christians must approach it with sensitivity, compassion, and wisdom. By seeking out credible information, adopting a proactive approach to health, and advocating for vaccine choice and freedom, believers can navigate this challenging landscape with confidence and integrity. As the Bible reminds us, do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own, you were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your bodies. 1 Corinthians 6:19-20. By honoring God with their bodies and making informed decisions about their health, Christians can glorify their Creator and fulfill their calling as stewards of their physical temples.